So it essentially actually is a three-pillar project. There's not only Circles Muskoka, but there's Getting Ahead and Bridges Out of Poverty. All three interact with one. But Circles, I'll start with Circles because Circles is, we're a community, and our main aim is to help individuals move and families move out of their lower income situations, so move out of poverty. And we, Circles is made up of a community of allies who are volunteers from the community who've been through our Bridges Out of Poverty workshop. So they have attended a one-day workshop for training. And then they come to Circles and volunteer as an intentional friend to individuals and families moving their way out of poverty. So we usually meet, although we're meeting via Zoom right now, we had a meeting last night, but we usually meet with a meal every Monday evening. And Circles is now running in Huntsville and Gravenhurst. And then we have an hour's meeting where we do topics around a curriculum that is based upon the Circle leaders' goals. Now, all of our Circle leaders, and these are individuals and families working their way forward. And the concept of this being Circle leaders is because we try to put them in control of their own lives, because so many of them have often been from agency to agency and have been told what they need to do in order to get their Ontario Works check, or have been told how they need to change, when actually Circles tries to empower them to take control of their lives so that they can move forward from their situation with the encouragement and support of the Circles community, which is consisted of myself and the allies and another member of staff. And the idea is that the Circle leaders come from a 15-week initiative called Getting Ahead. And part of the funding that we've had from United Way also supports Getting Ahead program, which we now have running anyways in 3 communities. And Getting Ahead, which is also funded by the District of Muskoka, partly, that is a 15-week program where people who are on lower incomes look at all the different resources there are in their lives other than just money, because so often people think that if I had more money, it would solve my situation, when there might be resources in their lives that they need to look at, like motivation or emotional resource or physical resource. And they come out of Getting Ahead with something called a future story. So they come out with goals, and then they come into Circles, some of them, if they still need that extra support of social capital within the Circles community, they come into Circles with those goals. The average time that a Circle leader or family stays with us is about 18 months, although we've had some people who've been with us since 2017. And it varies from the individual and family to family, because everybody's different, right? And everybody has different things that have happened to them. Everybody has different stories. So, but the major thing is that we support and we encourage and we celebrate when Circle leaders achieve their goals and move on to the next one. And then Bridges Out of Poverty, which is happening actually this week on Thursday and Friday, it's full, which is great for us, is a workshop for service providers and volunteers in the community who work with those on lower income. And it gives you a whole new framework for looking at poverty. So essentially, Circles brings those 2 elements of Getting Ahead and Bridges, because all of our allies go through Bridges. And it brings the community together so that people who don't normally talk to one another from different income groups actually talk to each other and eat together and encourage one another to move forward in life. And we've landed 3-year funding, which we're very grateful for, from United Way, to be able to run Bridges once a year and to also extend our Getting Ahead into another community. And the funding is with 5 other partners in the community as well. 2 faith-based organizations, the YWCA plus CAP Debt Reduction, we're all working together to support Circles. But YWCA Muskoka is the lead organization. So they can contact the YWCA. There's details on our website about Circles. You just fill out a volunteer form on the YWCA website, and we'll meet. The first step is to just meet and have a conversation. but there is training provided and lots of support. So if you are interested, do contact us.